Hello, good evening, and welcome to the Virtual Racers Club. What can I say? What can I say? Everyone needs a second chance. Everyone deserves a second chance. And it has proper niggled me how the BMW M3 Sports Edition 1988 languishes in the PP600 category, whilst the bloody Mercedes and the Ford Sierra lord it all over it. I mean, I've got the times written down here. We can check on those times. So it is the Cars to Star rewind replay. We're giving it a redemption, we'll call it. I don't know what we'll call it, but each and every single thing deserves a second chance, I believe. So we've got the original BMW lap time was an 8:55.062, next to the Mercedes 8:40.135 and the Ford Sierra 8:37.892. It's not fair. They all got very similar 600-ish, 600 and some PP, I can't remember what it is. And yeah, the Sports Edition BMW is so way down there. So I felt I couldn't help but want to give it another chance. And I think what we'll do is we'll give it another bash and we'll delete the slowest time, be it that of the old lap time. And you never know. I mean, I might be giving it a go and maybe the car was as poor as the time shows. But I've learnt the track a little better, I imagine, over the last 30 cars that I've taken over. I don't even know how many cars I've taken around. But I must have learnt the track a little better. I think my driving's got a little bit better, maybe, just for variety of cars, having to learn to drive them on the fly and instead of being like, oh, I don't know what I'm doing here. Wet fish floundering around. Yeah, we'll see. More science, always about science. And I've painted it pretty for you to look at, so it looks nice. I gave it a paint job, so it's not exactly the same car. It is exactly the same car. I haven't changed anything on it. And yes, we'll go for another shot at the title, man, because I don't believe the time that I made in it all that time ago is very representative of what it is, of what this is. But I did think, interestingly, while you look at that sexy BMW making its way around, trying to redeem itself, I could tell you that the Nürburgring is a 150,000 person capacity motorsport complex located in the town of Nürburg, Rhineland-Palatinate, Germany. It features a Grand Prix racetrack built in 1984 and a long Nordschleife North Loop track built in the 1920s around the village and medieval castle of the Nürburg in the Eifel Mountains. The North Loop is 20.8 kilometers or 12.9 meters long and contains more than 300 meters or 1,000 feet of elevation change from its lowest to its highest points. Jackie Stewart nicknamed the track the Green Hell. Maybe a little delve into some history. Originally, the track featured 4 configurations: the 28.2 kilometer, 17.5 mile long Gesamtstrecke whole course, which in turn consisted of the 22.8 kilometer or 14.1 mile Nordschleife North Loop and the 7.7 kilometer 4.8 mile Südschleife, the South Loop. There was also a 2.2 kilometer 1.4 mile warm-up loop called Zielschleife Finish Loop or Betonschleife concrete loop around the pit area. Between 1982 and 1983, the start-finish area was demolished to create a new GP Strecke, which is now used for all major and international racing events. However, the shortened Nordschleife is still in use for racing, testing and public access. There's a bit there to read. I don't know how far away from the end I am. Try and no, it's going to be too much. It's going to read about the history, about where they raced. It seems like they raced between like two villages, 73 miles in 1907. The first, I'm going to read it. In 1907, the first Eiffelrennen race was held on the one-off Taunus circuit, 117 kilometres, 73 mile, made up of public roads starting between the towns of Werheim and Salzburg, just north of Frankfurt. In the early 1920s, ADAC Eiffelrennen races were held on the twisty 33.2 kilometre, 20.6 mile Nideggen public road circuit near Cologne and Bonn. Around 1925, the construction of a dedicated racetrack was proposed just south of the Nideggen circuit around the ancient castle of the town of Nuremberg. Following the examples of Italy's Monza and Targa Floria courses and Berlin's Avis AVU US, yet with different character, the layout of the circuit in the mountains was similar to the Targa Floria event, one of the most important motor races at the time. The original Nürburgring was to be a showcase for German automotive engineering and racing talent. Construction of the track, designed by the Eichler Architekturbüro from Ravensburg, led by architect Gustav Eichler, began in September 1925. You can read all this stuff on Wikipedia. I don't do any research. The track was completed in spring 1927 and the ADAC Eiffelrennen races were continued there. The first races to take place on the 18th of June 1927 showed motorcycles and sidecars were won by Tony Ullman on an English 350cc Velocetti, and cars followed a day later with Rudolf Caracciola was the winner of the over 5,000cc class in the supercharged Mercedes-Benz K. In addition, the track was open to the public in the evenings and on weekends as a one-way toll road. The entire track consisted of 174 bends prior to 1971 changes and averaged 8 to 9 metres, 8.7 to 9.8 yards in width. The first time ever around the full Gessenmestrecke was by Louis Chiron at an average speed of 112.31 kilometers an hour, 69.79 miles per hour in his Bugatti. In 1929, the full Nürburgring was used for the last time in major racing events, as future Grand Prix would be held only on the Nordschleife. Motorcycles and minor races primarily used in the shorter and safer Subschleife. Memorable pre-war races at the circuit featured the talents of early ringmasters such as Rudolf Caracciola, Tazio Nivelera, Bernd Rosemeyer. That's a lap of the Nürburgring. So what's the time going to be? Oh my word, I'm nervous. It better be better or this would have been a waste of time. Handbrake. Reverse. Park. Well, there is the original BMW M3 Sport Evolution 89 with an 855.062, and I can't see behind the Mercedes-Benz or the Ford Sierra the new time. Oh, so it looks like that old time's going to be deleted. Goodbye, you embarrassment. And science, bitch. Look at that. I will work out how much faster I am, because nothing's changed, I don't think. The car's the same. So let's have a look. Where's the new time? Ooh, look at that. Third fastest in the category, in the PP 500 category. The BMW M3 Sports Evolution 89 replay is an 828.803. That's ridiculous. Now I feel like I have to take the Ford Sierra and the Mercedes-Benz back out, because it's nearly 10 seconds faster than the pair of them. Oh, this science has gone muddled now. I'm definitely faster on the track, I'd say. I'm claiming that. I've obviously got 55. Wow, what's that? 27 seconds faster over a lap. since, well, that was, when was the other BMW taken out? The 4th of the 10th. That's just under 2 months. Just under 2 months. I've got 26 seconds faster or something. Over. So there we go. That's better. I feel better about that. And shall we do it now? Shall we delete it? Is it wrong to delete it? Should I leave it? Or not that one? That one. Yeah, no, I should delete it. Why should there be 2 BMWs in there? It makes no sense. I've changed nothing. PP is exactly the same as it was. So yeah, it's a delete, I think. Wah, 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 wah. And now we have a new time set for the BMW M3 Sports Evolution 89. Woo! Don't forget to, I know this video was a bit of a pointless one. I feel bad. I feel bad for you, but I just couldn't, it was harrowing me where the Evolution is. It's going to start bugging me now because I bet the Merc and the Sierras probably can go a lot faster. But this is that one lap Jeopardy thing, isn't it? I suppose, where you just take a car out for one lap and I don't get no practice or anything usually. I mean, if I spin it out, I will reset the lap. But I won't go across a line and then think, oh no, that was rubbish, I'll do another one. I always, to tell you the truth, I try and do it as fast as possible, so I don't want to keep redoing it, and I don't want to do practice laps. I just want to jump in, get the lap recorded, get the commentary done, get it edited together, get it out, and then get on with my life. Hit like, subscribe, and share wherever you can. Come and join us in our Discord. Come and race with us. I'm about the same pace as a fair few of the guys out there. Sorry, guys, but yeah, I'm about the same pace. So if you're beating my times here, if you try and you will be in mid pack to top, top 3 in the group easily. So come and join us in our races. Is that everything? Tooroo. I've gone on too long. Peace and love. Peace and love.